I'll let you go first because I'm thrilled to see where you're going.
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to the well, fading the Blackhawks. I guess you could say, it was the most impressive game I've watched them play versus Minnesota. With that said, they still got some pretty good breaks. Eriksson kicked the post right before Athanasiou's goal. Then they still went on to blow that lead 30 seconds later and ultimately lose in a shootout. The play hasn't been very encouraging analytically. They're sitting with about a 45% expected goals for rate, which is similar to the Islanders. However, the Islanders have played a much tougher slate of teams. They've already played the Panthers, Lightning, Panthers again, Rangers, Hurricanes, Devils, and Avalanche. All of those teams are going to be really good this year, I think. And I think kind of just how tough that slate has been is maybe hiding that the Islanders are actually playing quite good. They had a really impressive week. Obviously, that comeback over the Avalanche was something special for that group. So yeah, I think this is a good spot for the Islanders to just collect 2 points they need. They're not going to look past it. And I think at minus 120, we have the right number for them to take it in regulation. Or if you wanted to go for a longer shot, you could play the puck line as well. Those will probably play to about the same EV. But yeah, definitely high on the Islanders tomorrow night.
Yeah, the Islanders, they clicked into gear kind of in the second half of that Rangers game. They played really well in Carolina, and their expected goals numbers are starting to climb up. But what's most impressive is that they lead the league in 5-on-5 scoring, which is not something you'd expect out of this team.
Mm-hmm.
And when they have Ilya Sorokin in net, which they should tomorrow without any scheduling wonkiness, yeah, I mean they should be able to get separation against the Blackhawks on Tuesday. I think the Islanders are the right side there. My favorite bet in that game though is Matt Barzal anytime goal scorer plus 260. He's yet to score. He's going for the reverse Cy Young. He's got 10 assists in 9 games, but he leads or is tied with Noah Dobson for the team lead in shots, 25 shots, and he's playing really well right now. He's the puck's on his stick a ton. He's got a lot of freedom in the offensive zone under Lambert to kind of just operate and be like. I like to compare him to almost like Andrea Pirlo from, if you're a soccer fan, from the Italian national side. He's just like pulling the strings, and he's getting shots off and he's getting shots too. So he was plus 260 to score on in the Islanders last game against the Avalanche. Anything around that number, I think you might even get a little higher because he hasn't scored yet, is worth it. And if you throw together like goal scorer parlays, I think and you're looking for someone to add some value to it, Barzal at a good number. My favorite bet, I like the Vancouver Canucks. It's a pick 'em right now between them and the Devils. The Devils minus 110 on the road, Canucks minus 110 at home. 6.5 is the total. Devils on the road, they've ripped off 6 out of 7, I believe, right? They're 6-3. They started the season 0-2. They're playing incredibly well. You look at the advanced metrics, New Jersey, nobody's even close. Like they're ripping a 69.4% expected goals rate. Their high danger chance rate is like around 70%, a little higher than 70%. That's like 8 to 9 points higher than everybody. That's great. They're playing well. I definitely underestimated them, but it's going to come back down to earth. And the goaltending is still a concern. Vitek Vanacek's in good form, but he's just not you. I mean, you know better than anybody that he's not going to be someone that you can just say is going to, from this point on, play at this level. So I think there's with the goaltending mismatch of Vanacek or Blackwood against Demko, the Devils are just going to be inflated here. I could see this number getting better on Vancouver, so you might want to wait. It's because the Devils took a lot of money in that Avalanche game. So I think getting Vancouver as a pick 'em or better is my favorite bet. And I'll be looking to fade the Devils. I just think this is going to be like kind of the sell high spot on New Jersey because of what we just witnessed from them the past 14 days.